Hey there, folks, and welcome to the show. Today is an exciting day. We've got a jam-packed Ubisoft Forward coming up for you, and it's going to be a good one. We're kicking it off with a little brawling, though, and before I introduce our fighters here, some rock stars from Blue Mammoth Games, I want to tell you about the schedule of today's events. Right now, we're brawling, and then coming up next, it's the pre-show. We're going to be revealing more tracks from Just Dance 2021, taking an in-depth look at what's coming next to the Division 2, and checking in with Roller Champions. Following that, it's the main show. New announcements galore. This you are not going to want to miss. Following that, stick around, because in the post-show, we'll be taking a deeper look at some of those games you see in the main show. But for now, we are brawling. We're playing some Brawlhalla, Ubisoft's free-to-play platform fighter by the fine folks at Blue Mammoth Games, some of whom are right below me, pummeling each other. Josh, how is it going there, my man? You getting warmed up?
You know what? I'm doing pretty great. I say that, but in-game, I'm actually not doing pretty great. But I'm having a good time.
You know what? That's all we can ask for in this life. Just having a good time and, getting lightly pummeled. Surus, how are you doing? Are you still in the battle here?
Chris, I was actually the first one knocked out, but doing great otherwise. That's a pretty common one for me.
Well, we're glad to have you here. Duke, it looks like you came out on top there, bud. Nicely done.
Yeah, I may or may not have just won that one.
I think we're going to go with for sure. But Win Ann coming in second place there and putting up those numbers. I love that Asuka animation there.
Oh, yeah. Well, that was a tough one at the very end there against Duke. That was good. That was a good game. It was a good game. Good warm-up. Wait, that was a warm-up,
Yeah,
right?
it's a warm-up. It doesn't count.
It doesn't count. It's a
Okay,
warm-up.
all right, I can deal with that.
Doesn't count. The next one does count. It's going to be a 4-player free-for-all. Let's get into it here and see how you all are at knocking each other's heads around and let you folks know a little bit about Brawlhalla.
I mean, I got to go with the Rayman. I got to go with the Rayman pick here.
I'm gonna go. What do I want? I'm gonna go with Kaya. That's my girl there. I'm gonna go with
You're
Kaya.
always playing Kaya. You're always
I
playing
am.
Kaya.
She's my girl. She's got my back. Okay.
Oh, and Zane going random, though. Let's go.
Of course.
Zane, sticking to the classic there.
Right.
There's so many maps. Everyone chose random. I chose Thunderguard.
picked a
okay,
map?
I picked a map.
Wow.
I can deal with
You have the Soulfire color scheme on, Zane. That's looking
yeah.
good.
And Barraza's kind of a comfort pick for me too, so it works.
Okay, but I was Rayman riding in on a cat, so everything you're doing is just not as cool as that.
Rayman has ridden in on a cat here, folks, and the brawl is getting underway. Y'all are fighting here, and folks, if you take a look, you can see we've got their little names underneath their names here on the overlay, in case you want to know who's fighting who. But Duke, Win Ann, you're gonna have to let us know which one of you is the Undertaker right now, and who's the other player.
I'm the Undertaker, and Win Ann is the Kaya. That's that owl character over on the top right.
I'm actually wearing one of her skins, like one of her costumes. I'm under Duke too. So Duke and I actually playing locally right now, which is why you see me as Duke too as well. But I am playing Kaya, one of our legends here.
Playing legends that are both, Brawlhalla's very own, but also some guest stars in those crossovers. This is something that's that folks are going to notice immediately. I mean, Rayman's in there, punching people with his disembodied fists. Tell us a little bit about the legends here in Brawlhalla and what kind of characters y'all have in the fight.
Yeah, so you can see Zane's on Barraza, who uses axe and blasters. So every legend has two weapons they use. For example, he has axe and blasters, but I'm playing Rayman, who has axe and gauntlets. Right, and then Duke said he's on the Undertaker, who is a crossover, from WWE. And Winnet is on Kaya. I'm sorry.
Yes,
I'm so focused
Kaya.
right now.
Yes, I am on Kaya, and we have over 50 legends. And this is not including crossovers too. So Kaya, Barraza are part of our original roster, and then of course we have all these wonderful guest stars. I mean, Rayman. We got WWE. Of course we have Adventure Time, Steven Universe, Ben 10. I mean, I can
Shovel Knight.
I can just keep going.
Shovel
Lara
Knight.
Croft.
Yeah, Lara Croft too.
A lot of great characters, and you know what? It's always like it gives me this memory of like playing with action figures when I was a kid and just having improbable matchups of like, you know, my lizard toy versus He-Man or whatever. You know, like everyone's in the mix. Like that's the playfulness of Brawlhalla, which I really like. I mean, they're in the mix until they are pummeled into oblivion and grasped by some sort of ethereal dark fist from beyond.
Yeah, that's exactly what just happened to me. I was trying to ride in on my axe, and then I just got taken straight out. All
Yeah,
right.
and I wasn't careful enough. I lost where I was for just a second and lost my own stock. So it's up to these three boys now to see who's the winner.
Well, I was just about to say, Zane, you were doing well there on the stock situation, but then you went too far up. You went out.
Yeah. It evens itself out. You know, you have a good run, but
Okay.
this is probably the best run of my life. I'm not gonna lie.
Zane, we're gonna get a 2v1 on Duke. Is this gonna happen?
Okay, let's do
Oh
it.
my
Guys are
goodness, the
gonna
little
team up.
strategeries
Oh.
happening here. Is this allowed? I mean, I feel like
It's
this
a
is
free
just
for all.
recipe
Anything's
for-
allowed.
I feel like this is just recipe for sowing discord
Let's
in the
go.
Blue Mammoth office, but this must just be another day for y'all.
Yeah, GG's. Like, I mean, it's a free for all. Anything counts. Anything goes.
How do I get
2v1,
this going?
3v1, whatever you want.
All right, we got Josh and Zane finishing it up here.
Oh, that was like
nice.
a full charge.
Full charge. Full charge big punch.
Rayman punch.
Boom! There he goes. GG.
Yeah, I even got the Rayman on the cape too.
The
That's
winning
big
pose.
Rayman energy.
You got the styles, Josh. I'll give you that. Now, before we
Thank
get
you.
into
Thank
our
you.
next match, folks, let's check in about the schedule again. As you see, there's a counter right above me that's counting down to the main show. But before that timer hits 0, you're going to see a bunch more brawling leading into the pre-show. It'll be Just Dance 2021 revealing more of the track list, the Division 2 showing you what's coming next, and Roller Champions coming on back and showing you what they've been up to. Following that, it's Ubisoft Forward, the main show, the announcements, the hype, the excitement. You won't want to miss it. And after that, it'll be the post-show where we take a deeper look at some of the games you saw announced today in Ubisoft Forward. So up next, we are queuing up a team match. Please, Duke, can you break down to me what this team breakdown is?
Well, Sheepy and I, or Winan and I, are together locally, so we figured the best way to be teams is to put us on the same team. We're going up against Slosh and Cirrus on their crossover characters.
Yeah.
How do you-
Duke.
How do you like
Sorry,
your
I'm
chances?
like the odd one out here playing JM, which is like our most like recent addition to our legends here.
Hey, you know, any legend is good in a fight here, especially one with a large crutch.
Yeah, she does. She's using a huge crutch right now. She's like preparing to give it to you. She's like, all right, hang on. Let me hold on to this crutch and then take you out.
You know, you don't get to be a legend fighting for glory in Brawlhalla without being versatile. Now, speaking of versatility, Duke and Winan, you've mentioned you're playing locally together, but you're also connecting with Josh, with Cirrus, and I'm spectating here, and we're all, you know, what platforms are you guys playing on right now?
So locally, we're playing on PC. I believe Josh and Cirrus are playing on PC as well, but we're full cross-play, cross-platform. That means PC, Xbox, PS4, Switch, and now recently mobile. So iOS, Android, it's Brawlhalla on mobile. It's the same game, just now on mobile devices, and we can all play together and watch too.
And it's free to play on all those platforms, so no matter which one you've got, folks, you can get into the action here, and you can have a giant anchor-wielding Shovel Knight coming for you if you end up fighting Josh. How's it going for you, Josh?
Right. I mean, I'm actually doing okay. I got my throwing anchor for Shovel Knight here, and I'm just kind of hitting people, hoping for the best. Oh, and the best is not quite what's happening for me right now.
Come on,
Oh,
Duke,
I'm
come
living.
on, Duke.
And that's
This-
because of me. I
this
just
is-
lost my last stock.
That was one of those moments, though, where, you know, Josh, you were pretty far off the stage, but you managed to recover. This kind of, like, off-platform play is one of the, like, you know, one of the battlefields of Brawlhalla that I think can lead to, like, the most like harrowing but thrilling recoveries or like heartbreaking defeats, because you're like, oh, you know, sometimes you just get blasted straight off, but other times people are doing that, like that playing off the edge, airplay. Like what is that element that you guys focus on there? How do you pull that off?
Yeah, so you have like 3 jumps. You have 1 grounded jump and 2 aerial jumps, and then you saw me. I've used like my recovery option, which is the heavy attack in the air, which on hammer reverses. And then you also have your aerial dodge, which allows me to get back to stage. So that's how I'm making it back from some of these long distance excursions.
Excursions. That's a nice way to put it.
I have to apologize to Duke real quick. I keep accidentally hitting him. So we are playing a team game, but team damage is on. So I'm not really careful.
Gotta time your strikes.
Yeah,
you can keep doing that,
really
and I think you should definitely keep hitting Duke. I feel like that's a really good game plan.
I don't think that. I don't think so. I think.
Yeah, I would have much preferred if you had.
Well, despite Josh's best advice attempts, Winan and Duke take the match. Nicely done, blue team.
We tried our best, Zane. I think we put up a great fight. We did our best.
Yeah, we'll get him next time. Honestly,
we'll get him next time. Yeah, we'll get him next time.
So good, man.
That's the spirit right there. All right, let's get into our next game here. In addition to having, free-for-all team play, there are a bunch of different game modes that have come to Brawlhalla over the years, and we're going to get into one here. Someone set it up for us. Zane, what are we getting into here with?
We are playing my favorite game mode, actually, Bubble Tag. And the reason it's my favorite is, A, because of the event that it came with, which was our Steven Universe event, and B, it's one of the modes that I'm actually good at. So, Bubble Tag, essentially, I'll just go over the rules real quick. You kind of play on the map like normal, but every time you take damage from the opposing team, you're kind of locked into a bubble. The only way to escape that bubble is if a teammate rescues you, and the round ends when the entire opposing team is all bubbled.
Yeah, and this is going to become very immediately apparent to you folks as you watch. You'll see the bubbles come out, and once one of your teammates is bubbled, like, you're talking about literally one hit can end the match. Boom, like, it's that fast.
Just like that. That was a huge play. That was a huge play. Oh, let's see if I can get him.
It happened very fast.
Okay.
Though. What even happened? I don't know. Someone got bubbled.
So okay, Zane is just killing it right now. Like, he's carrying me right now, like 100%. Both games now, he is just like getting the hits, and I am just standing around saving it.
Oh my goodness, how you can like just dance around each other so closely and not hit? It's just
nice.
Like it's just like so precise. Oh god, he's got the one bump, but he's out.
Okay, yeah, that was good. That was good. Again. Like, I'm just making sure Zane stays alive. When he said it's his best mode, he was absolutely not kidding.
Yeah, you weren't lying, Zane. Duke, Winan, what you gonna do here? What's the strat?
Trying really hard. I'm trying.
You got it bubbled.
It's 2v2.
Yeah, I am playing support. That is how this is going. True team game, playing support.
Usually this game mode is like 3v3, so this is a little bit more intense. And I think that's pretty fun with our game modes. You can really customize it. That's why we're just kind of like 2v2ing right now. Ooh, but that's our first one. I'm really proud of
Yeah,
that
good
one.
job on that one. Yeah.
Nicely done. No clean sheet for the other squad there.
Yeah, no,
this is their comeback.
definitely not a clean, win at all here.
Ooh, now the momentum
Team
swing
Red.
coming back for blue team. Team Steven Universe. Actually, we got a lot of the Steven Universe crossovers representing here on the
I had
level.
I had to pick the Stevani. I saw we were playing Bubble Tag. Oh wow. So
there.
Winan actually just kind of kept me out of reach is what happened there.
That
We're on
is
game point now.
No.
Dang.
Game point is she's out.
I mean, we were on game point.
Oh,
Let's go.
Of course, it's Zane with the final hit, but that
It
was
had
heated.
to be Zane.
whew.
Not as lopsided as we were led to believe a little earlier on, but Zane, you pull it out. Congrats, bud.
Ooh, thank you. It was close.
Yeah.
It was close. They staged quite the comeback.
They did. They
That
absolutely
was the
did.
Zane show, though. Like I said, I was playing support all game there, just making sure that Zane was able to kind of run around and get hits.
Excellent. Now, before we get into our next match, we're going to do a schedule check-in for you here, folks. Right now, we're brawling with some folks from Blue Mammoth Games showing off Ubisoft's free-to-play platform fighter. Coming up in the pre-show, Just Dance 2021 will be showing off some more tracks coming to that game. Then, The Division 2 will be giving you an in-depth look at what's coming next. And Roller Champions is back to show you what they've been working on. Following that, it's the main event, Ubisoft Forward. We've got a bunch of new announcements coming for you. It's going to be an exciting time. And then right after it, stick around because we'll be taking deeper dives into some of the games you see in Ubisoft Forward's main show. And for our final match here, we are going to be teeing up a rematch of our team fight earlier, but the rules are a little different. Duke, I see a soccer ball out there.
Yeah, this is our game mode Kung Foot, based off of the game Rayman Origins. When Rayman got added to the Brawlhalla roster, he brought with him this game mode, and we've been having a lot of fun with it, both internally and externally.
Duke, you just scored 3 goals while you were describing that to me. That was incredible. Like, how did you do that, man?
I might play a lot of this game mode.
Oh, man.
All right, I'll stay back. I'll stay back, Cirrus.
Sloshula, you guys got him D up here.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
It's rough. Hey, there we go.
On to
Okay,
match point.
okay.
This might be a real
missed,
quick
but
one.
Wait, please, let's redo. Come on.
What's happening now? Duke, are you just letting it, are you just like, letting him get a shot in here?
You gotta make it interesting, right? You gotta let the story play out in a dramatic fashion whenever
Oh
possible.
my goodness, that was way faster than I thought. I was gearing up for that thing to last a while. That's right, Princess Bubblegum. Pour the salt out. Ooh-wee. That was speedy. Do you guys want a rematch or something, or do you need to finish it off on another mode? Because I mean, you just what's your play here?
We can't end it on that. Like,
Yeah.
It's like we can totally do another game mode. We have so many. I mean, Brawl Ball is one of my favorites. We're gonna talk about favorites there.
Haven't done a brawl.
Yeah, a little bit of Brawl Ball. Or do you want to do Kung Foot still?
Ooh. I don't know. I don't know if I could do another Kung Foot after that.
That was pretty vicious. I don't think we can bring those guys back.
Well, it's up to you. You can change this setting.
You know what? I'm feeling just a regular old strikeout. That's how I'm feeling.
Bring it.
So we could pick. We each could pick a legend for each of our stocks. We have 3 stocks usually in a game, and so we have 1 legend per stock. So I think I'm gonna hit random too. This looks like I'm not even gonna know who I get.
Let's do it.
Well, I will. I like to make my choice, so
No judgment. No judgment.
I will be picking my ladies here. I got Asuka, Kaya, and Barbara.
Nice.
See.
Excellent. So you only got 1 stock each for each of these legends as we come into the showdown here. Let's see who comes out on top. Glowbox.
It's gonna be me. It's gonna be me.
I love the Glowbox pick, Duke. Josh, strong confidence coming in. What gives you that confidence? What do you think?
You know what? Honestly, like when it comes down to me, I'm just like I'm gonna will it into existence. Essentially, I'm gonna be confident, and then I'm just gonna win because of it.
Manifest the victory.
Exactly.
Oh no, Glowbox.
Kind of feels like you could, like gently chide Glowbox into doing what you want, but I don't know. That big smile, he just has this like very rascally vibe to him, and also having played with as that character in Rayman Origins a lot, he can hit pretty hard. All right, and the first one to go down was that Duke. Duke's onto you're onto your next character. Who are you playing with now?
This is one of our original characters, Lin Fei, in her Ace Spiker outfit. This is part of our home team or our back to school event.
Yeah.
And so she's one of our original characters.
So in addition to having new crossovers come in, new legends, you're also bringing new cosmetic stuff to give heroes a different kind of look, a different spin, and sort of mix it up.
Yeah, we're always working on
cool.
like new content in that manner, and we have our own little like in-game events. Like back to school was mentioned. We also have like a Valentine's Day, a holiday event that comes yearly. So we have all these different seasonal events on top of all of our amazing crossovers as well. So a lot of stuff always going on with Brawlhalla.
Very cool. Keeping you guys busy over there, no doubt. But still, taking some time to pummel each other for good fun. For that, I thank you all. This has been really fun. We are down to 2-2, 3-2, but it looks like Asuka's still hanging in there.
I know, Asuka. Asuka's a crossover on Queen Nai, and there's a saying in our community, even though I just, fell to my death, but there's a saying where Queen Nai never dies. That's you gotta have that on your team,
There you go.
Yeah, but I did give you the bacon pancakes there.
You did. You really did.
I was trying to hit you with the Jake car, but it just wasn't landing. So I had to just straight to the bacon pancakes hammer.
Yeah, as you folks will
finally
notice,
end that.
as you see here with Jake from Adventure Time, these crossovers aren't just kind of putting a new character in there with maybe a new weapon skin. There's like all this animation work that goes into the moveset and sort of bringing all different elements of the original source material into the fight. It's a really fun way to just bring these characters in here, but have them have so much personality.
Yeah, we do custom signature effects for each of the crossovers, and we try to tell their story or put in their little personality. Whatever it's inspired by the show or whatever the crossover may be. Like for I know Garnett here, or even Jake. I mean, we have all these crossovers. Like Jake was so fun with his little, Jake is a transforming dog, so why not have him be a little bit stretchy, turn into a car, things like that.
You got to.
Yeah. I can also have my big arms. I have big arms too.
Yeah.
You got your arms and your big arms, as you do.
And then I know with Garnett, we were really inspired by a very specific episode where she sings a really lovely song and some white butterflies come out. And she's singing it to Stevani, actually. Oh no, now it's just me and Josh. I wasn't ready for this.
Oh man,
Yeah.
you're down to it. I'm over here
I told
getting
you, I'm just
emotional
gonna-
remembering a Steven Universe episode while you two are pummeling the crap out of each other. All right, so we've got two left. We got Josh and Duke battling it out. Zane, who's your money on?
This
here?
is Winan. This is
Oh, I'm
Winan.
sorry, Winan.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
so sorry.
Yeah, Duke too.
She's on Duke too.
I am Duke too, yeah.
I don't know. It's tough. I think it's going to be close. Winan's a little ahead on damage numbers, but it looks like Josh is about to even that out.
He's got the big bacon pancakes.
I'm just gonna go for Jake. So it's nothing personal. I just really like Jake. So
He just remembers how confident I was at the beginning and how crazy it is that it's all coming. It's all coming
carrying
up,
through.
Jake.
I also feel like if I can just get to Josh and make him feel comfortable, maybe he'll lose. So
He'll just get a little too soft.
right.
And-
Oh my goodness, we are just sitting at the bottom of the stage. It's making
know,
it
we
impossible for me to hit you here. There.
There we
I
go.
think
I
that
bounced around so much, too.
Yeah.
I mean, talking about racking damage there.
Jake is berserk coming into the last legend here. Winan, who do we got?
This is Barbara from Rayman. I
yeah.
love her personality, her grit, but I'm really trying here to get on Jake.
All right, you
You
stay
are just
focused
so-
here.
Just so slippery.
Duke, talk to us here. We're seeing some of the different sort of weapon archetypes at play here. They both seem to have some range to them. Is this the move you'd go with, or would you try to mix it up here?
Well, Winan has some really good range with this Barbara and the spear. And I definitely like what she can do with it. Can get some good knockouts. Slush also still has. Yeah, there's a lot of range on all of these, but
Ooh.
looks like it's not
Ah,
necessary.
I lost my jumps. That happens. It happens. GG.
GG all around. Thank you all so much for getting in here, banging each other around a little bit, and having some fun in Brawlhalla. Folks, this game is free to play on PC, Xbox One, PS4, Nintendo Switch, and now on mobile, iOS and Android. So get out there, play with your friends, cross-platform, across all platforms. Have a great time. Josh, thanks so much for coming on.
Well, thank you for having me. I'm just glad I got a win out. I'm just real glad I got a win out.
GG. Zane, appreciate you coming on in here and showing us how the bubble tag is done.
Thanks. It's nice to be able to show that off to the world, right? The one thing I'm good at, bubble
The
tag.
one thing, but you showed it.
Thanks for having me, Chris. It was good to be here.
Absolutely, man. Duke, GG's out there, buddy. You and Winan make quite a good team.
Yeah, we play a lot together, both in Brawlhalla and all sorts of other games. We hang out a lot, so we've got that team synergy on.
Yeah, we definitely have the team synergy on lock. And of course, thank you so much for having us on. That was super fun. I'm always so down to play Brawlhalla.
Excellent, Winan. Thank you as well. And folks, that's your look at Brawlhalla. You can get out there and brawl right now. But I'll tell you what's coming up next. Here's our schedule breakdown for the show today. Ubisoft Forward, the main event, is coming up when that countdown timer reaches 0 with some exciting new announcements. And immediately following it, a post-show taking a deeper dive into some of said announcements. But for now, it's time to kick it over to the pre-show for some Just Dance 2021, Division 2 Roller Champions, and a whole lot more.
Hey everyone, I'm Amar. Thanks for tuning into the official Ubisoft Forward pre-show. The main event will start in about 30 minutes and will be full of exciting announcements and news about the upcoming games.
Hi everyone, I'm Law. In the next 30 minutes, we'll have updates on Just Dance, Ghost Recon Breakpoint, For Honor, The Division 2, The Crew 2, and a new edition of WoW Moments. We've even got a few surprises for you, so don't go anywhere.
Our first update is from the Just Dance team at Ubisoft Paris. Just Dance 2021 was announced a few weeks ago, but now we're excited to share more of the tracks that will be featured in the game. Let's hear it.
Dance for me, dance for me, dance for me, oh. I never seen anybody do the things you do before. They say, move for me, move for me, move for me, hey. And when you're done, I'll make you do it all again. Ooh, I sing you every time. And oh my, I like your style. You make me wanna cry. And now I beg to see you dance just one more time. So they say, dance for me, dance for me, dance for me, oh. I never seen anybody do the things you do before. They say, move for me, move for me, move for me, hey. I like it.
Just Dance 2021 releases November 12th and is available for pre-order now. And since waiting sucks, M&M's Without Me is available on Just Dance Unlimited for 1 week starting today. Our next video is a world premiere announcement. Ubisoft is producing a brand new location-based VR game, an experience set in one of Ubisoft's most insane universes.
Did I ever tell you the definition of insanity?
Far Cry VR Dive into Insanity is a multiplayer free-roaming VR game set in the world of Far Cry 3. You'll have the chance to immerse yourself with up to 8 players in this brand new adventure coming exclusively to zero-latency VR venues in 2021. Sadly, last year, one of France's most famous landmarks, the 800-year-old Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris, was heavily damaged by fire. Ubisoft worked to make the beloved monument a virtual destination in VR based on the assets of Assassin's Creed Unity. Let's have a look.
On April 15, 2019, Notre Dame de Paris Cathedral was nearly destroyed in a devastating fire. While it is closed for restoration, tourists can still discover a virtual version of the monument. The reconstitution is the result of 5,000 hours of detailed graphic work, guided by historians, created for the video game Assassin's Creed Unity. We adapted the model to VR, simplifying the 3D meshes and optimizing the textures. Then we added life through lighting, sound, special effects, and animated characters. We even added the real sound of the great organ playing Johannes Sebastian Bach. The result delivers the unique atmosphere of the monument in a lively environment of Paris in the 18th century. Notre Dame is entirely accessible from the nave to the spire, and hot air balloon offers a spectacular flight over its arches.
Notre Dame de Paris, A Journey Back in Time, is available now on the Oculus Store and on Steam for free. So if you own a VR headset, we invite you to discover this immersive and beautiful virtual tour. You can also enjoy the 360-degree video available on the Ubisoft YouTube channel. We've got one more VR project to tell you about, and it's another exclusive announcement. Get ready for a game that's out of this world. The virtual reality space simulation game Agos will be coming out later this year. All the images you saw in the trailer were in-game footage, and if you're curious, head over to the Agos website where you can already pre-order the game. Did you know that Ubisoft also support indie developers? We provide mentorship as well as creative, marketing and financial support. With so many industry events being cancelled this year, we wanted to use this platform to showcase some of our indie partners and their projects. So let's discover our first indie highlight, Pasta Games, and their upcoming title, Karma.
Hi there, and welcome to the south of France. I'm Fabien Le Piano from Pasta Games. I'm the final boss of the company and I do some programming on Karma. We started working with Ubisoft on the Rayman franchise like 10 years ago, and last year we have developed Rayman Mini for Apple Arcade. In parallel to our collaboration with Ubisoft, we create our own games and characters, often featuring Pix the Cat, our mascot. For Karma, it all started in the metro in Paris. You know, when you exit the subway, there are these very heavy doors that you have to push hard to open. Often the one who opens one of them waits a bit and then holds the door open for the person coming next. And this person, in turn, holds it open for the next. And there are always smiles and thank you exchanged between complete strangers. We wanted our game to feel just like that. Karma is an online game where you will play with a team of a dozen of persons, picked up completely randomly, all of them collaborating, sharing lights and resources, and struggling together to find the exit. Every player controls a soul who can change into a fistful of animals, each of which having special powers. All of these powers have to be combined in a timely manner to enlighten the path that leads to the next level of the Sankhata. Only helping others will allow you to improve your karma and access new creatures and powers. Karma is still in development, but we really can't wait to share the light with you online in 2021. Bye.
La 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 la.
If you're just joining us, you're watching the official Ubisoft Forward pre-show. Coming up, news on For Honor, The Division 2, Ghost Recon Breakpoint, and more. And there's something special going on at the Ubisoft store. You can get an extra 20% off with the code UBForward on store.ub.com. The code works on already discounted classics such as Assassin's Creed Odyssey, The Division 2, or Far Cry 5. Simply add the code at the checkout and enjoy hours of fun.
At Ubisoft, we always like a bit of friendly competition. For the second year in a row, Ubisoft organized a Nintendo contest called Pets of Ubisoft to find our team's most adorable animal companion. Let's take a look at some of the cutest pets that were submitted to the contest this year and find out who was crowned winner of the Pets of Ubisoft 2020.
Over the years, Ubisoft's games have featured some iconic animals, including loyal companions like the Fangs for Hire in Far Cry and the Eagles in Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed Valhalla will even let you pick up cats and pet them. But have you ever thought about the real-life pets that inspired these in-game animals? Our teams can always count on the support of their furry, scaly, or feathered friends, so we wanted to take some time to celebrate these loyal life companions, brave work-from-home buddies, and cute four-legged friends, or no-legged friends, and also shrimp. Ubisoft team members from around the world submitted pictures and videos of their dogs, cats, horses, rabbits, squirrels, a praying mantis, and shrimp for this year's edition of the Pets of Ubisoft contest. And now, introducing the winner of Pets of Ubisoft 2020, Ragnar the guinea pig, dressed up as chorizo in his Libertad outfit from the upcoming Far Cry 6. Check out our Life at Ubisoft accounts for updates about life in our studios and even more adorable pets.
Congratulations once again to this year's winner, Ragnar the guinea pig. Remember to check out the Life at Ubisoft channels on social media, where we regularly share updates on what's going on in our studios around the world. Up next, let's see what's new with our favorite racing game, The Crew 2. The team at Ubisoft Ivory Tower in Lyon, France, has some exciting news in store for us. A whole new way of enjoying the game.
Hi everyone, I'm Sofiane Brahimi, live producer here at Ubisoft Ivory Tower. For 2 years now, we've welcomed millions of players and deployed major updates every 4 months. These updates brought a variety of new content to the game, with a particular focus on competition. But we will not stop here. From November 2020, everyone will discover new ways to enjoy our game. A new season system will be introduced. Each of these seasons will last 4 months and will be split in 2 different episodes. Our objective here is to continue to deploy new content for all types of players. To achieve this, we will introduce Motorflix, a new TV show company that will hire you for your driving skills. So, without further ado, here is a glimpse of what's coming in November 2020.
What the? Hey, we have a situation. Someone triggered the alarm. A breach. Confirmed. Breach in the main vault. I repeat, breach in the main vault. All agents on site, now! We've got a visual. They're getting away. Take him out. The package cannot leave the city.
That's right, the Crew 2's new season system kicks off this November with Season 1, Episode 1, The Chase. Now, it's time to check out the latest news from Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Breakpoint, led by the team at Ubisoft Paris. They have a brand new adventure in store for players this fall in Episode 3, Red Patriot. So call your friends or prepare your AI teammates and get ready to dive back into Aurora.
The leader of Raven's Rock. You might have heard of it. If you're fast enough, you may be able to save innocents from a horrible death. The timer has begun. Hurry. Save the others. And try not to die.
Armor on drone locked. Ready for uplink.
To us, yes? First the United States, then we take back my country.
I am a man of my word, Tovarus. Our plan will bring balance once again.
I have one final request. I wish to hunt these ghosts who plague you.
Well, if you so desire. Then I'm happy to let you handle them.
This new adventure will be full of twists and turns. Ghost Recon Breakpoint's Episode 3 is the final update from the Season Pass. Red Patriot, alongside the new Pathfinder class and many more updates, will be out on September 15. At E3 last year, Ubisoft Montreal announced its new free-to-play 3v3 competitive roller skating game, Roller Champions. Let's see what the team has been up to since then.
Champions, it's been way too long, hasn't it? But I think I know what you want to know, and heck, I am happy to oblige. Roller Champions is coming early 2021. So much has happened, and so much is yet to happen. What better time for an update? Roller has shifted from live phases to workshopping with smaller groups of players, and that has had a massively positive impact on our development.
But it also created a bunch of memorable moments in the ring, and it fueled new areas for the team to focus on.
Yeah, the experience overall was just great.
At the end of nights on certain days, we would get together and put the top players against other top players to kind of see what the gameplay looks like at the highest level.
I'd say pretty much every session we had, they were pretty much a new patch. So we were getting our feedback put into the game pretty quickly. It was really impressive.
Roller Champions has very clear competitive play ambitions, but we also want the game to appeal to as many players as possible. That is why from our first workshop, we've been adding moves, tweaking moves, and even tested game modes just so we can find the best experience possible. And we've been way too discreet about them thus far.
We're excited to announce that starting October, through the Roller Champions Blueprint Initiative, we're gonna give you a behind-the-scenes look at the development and upcoming features. We're talking video dev diaries and commented development.
Our blueprints will delve into gameplay, art, lore, and so much more.
Blueprints are not only about giving you visibility, they're also meant to initiate discussion through voting and activities. If you want to jump in with us, then follow us on social or join our Discord so we can make the best roller experience possible.
If you haven't played yet, just be patient. It's coming soon.
Give the game at least an hour of your time, and you will fall in love with it.
This game is superb. It's a great concept. It's got so much potential as well.
This game and this community has already done so much for me. To the dev team, from a regular guy who just likes to play video games every day, thank you for making the game I never knew I needed to play. And now that I have, I don't plan to stop anytime soon.
Roller Champions is coming in early 2021. In the meantime, you can expect a lot more news in the next few months and a behind-the-scenes look at the development of the game with the upcoming Blueprints Dev Diaries. Follow the game on social media and join the Roller Champions Discord channel to get the latest news. And you can even stick around for a closer look at some Roller Champions gameplay after the main show. Developing a video game requires a lot of time and effort, and part of that process is getting feedback from you, real players. But in the current context, it's not always possible to get people to come to our studio to test our games. That's why our user research teams have been working on a new solution to allow players to test our games remotely. Let's learn more and find out how you can participate in this video.
Alright, let's do this. Matthew, who are you?
Okay, I'm not gonna make it as far as I thought I would.
There's another team here. Someone! I got it! We need to protect her! Leave my teammates alone! Oh crap, I lost it!
We got this.
Oh, I'm taking damage inside the building.
Ah! He's on me!
Behind you. Get him! Let me finish him.
Okay, let me tank shots, let me tank.
Ah! Got him!
Oh my god!
Oh my god, I'm running away. Get him! We need to clear the goal! Trigger! And goal!
And boom! Let's go!
4 seconds before the end!
The focus!
Good job, guys!
Remote playtests are already open for those of you located near Ubisoft Studio, but very soon you'll be able to participate in playtests no matter where you live. You can register to participate at playtest.ubisoft.com. It's a unique experience and a unique opportunity to help our development teams make their games even better.
For second indie highlight, let's meet Spanish developer Beautiful Glitch and discover the upcoming game Monster Prom 2 Monster Camp. It's just your typical multiplayer monster dating sim with awesome art, bold humor, and difficult choices.
Hola, I'm Julian Quijano from Beautiful Glitch. We're an indie studio based in sunny Barcelona, in Spain. 2 years ago, we released Monster Prom. It's a multiplayer narrative adventure that mixes party game mechanics and dating sim mechanics. It shines because of its irreverent absurd humor and because of its colorful roster of characters. Basically plays like a dating sim but up to 4 people, so you can have some good laughs and even fight for love. Now we're working on the sequel. The name is Monster Camp. This time, instead of looking for a day to prom, you will be having like lots of wacky misadventures in summer camp, and maybe you will even find a summer love. There's a lot of monsters to romance, from a buff blue demoness who wants to conquer summer, to an influencer who happens to be at the Reaper too. Monster Camp isn't out yet though, but we prepare a demo. You can download it, you can wishlist the game, and basically you can start exploring how it goes and maybe finding your monster match. Because you know, it's okay to fear monsters, but it's even more okay to fall in love with them, right?
Hey everyone, we are back, and you're tuned into the pre-show for this edition of Ubisoft Forward. We have a lot more planned to show you about Ubisoft, our games, and our teams, so stick around.
Speaking of our teams, one of the questions that we get asked the most is how did you start your career in video games? What's your story, Laura?
Well, for me, it actually all started with a tweet. A developer working on Siege tweeted about a job opportunity, and I just sent my resume, and Ubisoft took a chance on me.
Mine is a bit weirder. I was in a manga store and I was talking with a guy that turns out to be working for Ubisoft. I told him how passionate I was about Assassin's Creed first trailer, and a year later I was here in Montreal working on Assassin's Creed 2, so everyone should take a chance. Now, we've asked the exact same questions to our colleagues and we hope that their answer would inspire all of you. Let's take a look.
How did I get into video games?
Funny story.
A lucky coincidence?
It was destiny.
This is the most cliché story of all. I liked playing video games, I got into video games.
I've worked in marketing for my entire career, but primarily in tech companies. Even though I'm not a hardcore gamer like some around here.
6 years old, started programming, 6 years old, played my first game. It was like, this is what I'm going to do.
Even if I don't have a video game experience, I could be an interesting profile for the company.
I studied Chinese language. Myself, I'm not a hardcore player, but I really like this environment that people are pure and creative.
So I did my master's in creative writing. Alors j'ai fait des études de psychologie.
Mechanical engineering.
I have studied 3D, so I am actually a 3D texture artist who got into management.
After college, I had the opportunity to grab an internship at Ubisoft. I've stayed as a gameplay programmer afterwards.
I ended up at Ubisoft Red Links through the Ubisoft graduate program. So this is a 2-year program that we have within Ubisoft for people who have just graduated from university.
I went to game design school because I knew from the start that I wanted to work with games. I started working in the industry as a QA tester.
I started in the late 1990s as a game tester.
I started as a tester because I think all developers almost start as testers. It's very common. And then I was hired. I was a scripter at first, then became a level designer, mission designer, and after that, team lead, assistant level design director. And now we're here.
I got this opportunity through a friend, actually.
A good friend of mine joined. After some time, he said, "Man, it's awesome here. You should come."
I did something completely different in the past. I'm actually a learned and did this for many years, insurance and finance advisor. So I did a job in a suit, right?
J'ai commencé il y a bien longtemps en télévision.
J'ai lancé dans le domaine du cinéma.
I used to work in medical imaging as a project manager, and project management is what allowed me to get my foot in the door here at Ubisoft.
I actually left an IT company for a gaming company, so that's it. I loved gaming since the very start.
So my background is actually in drinks. Well, I've always loved gaming and I've always wanted to get into gaming, but there's just never been that opportunity. I was just lucky enough to apply for this job at Ubisoft and it all just fell into place in a really good way.
It's just been a year and it's been hell of a ride.
You actually have to decide what you're going to do now.
Okay, I want to do something different. This is not what I want to do. This is interesting, but I would like to try something else. Why not video games? You're young, you can try it.
What I have to lose.
And they said, okay, you're hired.
If you want to join and you think you have the right skills, by all means, join.
If, like the people in the video, you're interested in starting your own career in video games, you can check out our current job openings at jobs.ubisoft.com. Next, For Honor, developed by Ubisoft Montreal, has had an amazing journey since the game launched in 2017. And there's a lot more to come, but for now, the team is excited to share a sneak peek of Year 4, Season 3.
Maybe the warmongers were right. Maybe we were foolish to hope for more. Maybe we deserve to be punished. It would be easier to give up and let them decide our fate. But we won't. Because it only takes a spark to start a rebellion.
We are happy to announce that For Honor has reached the 25 million player milestone. That's truly amazing. Big thank you to the entire For Honor community. For those who want to learn more about the next season that was teased in this trailer, stay tuned for an upcoming For Honor Warriors Den on their official Twitch channel.
Now, for the latest on Tom Clancy's The Division 2. The team at Ubisoft Massive in Malmö, Sweden has an exciting new game mode called The Summit. Let's see what it's all about.
Hello, I'm Yannick Banchereau. Here at Massive, we are excited to bring you The Summit, a new game mode that will have you challenge your way up 100 floors and where every attempt will be unique. It will come alongside Season 3 Concealed Agenda as we continue the story with the leader of the Black Tusk, Barden Schaeffer. Later this year, we will be bringing you Season 4 that will see the return of Fei Lao and a new time-limited in-game event that will be a truly memorable experience. And finally, I am thrilled to confirm that The Division 2 will be backwards compatible with next-gen consoles.
More news on that mysterious in-game event will be coming out later this year, and it will be available for players who are making the switch to next-gen console. In the meantime, you can try out The Division 2's new Summit game mode starting on September 22nd. And if you haven't played The Division 2, the upcoming free weekend is a perfect opportunity to give it a try.
And now, it's time to send it over to you, our players, our fans, our communities. Let's see what kind of cool stuff you've been up to in our games in the latest episode of WoW Moments.
This trick shot. Ball. We go ball. We go bounce up. We dash up. What? What?
Here we go, bro! It's already started! I'm not gifted at 50, I'm just cheating! What is this game, dude? Are you serious? Give me a green card! What are you doing? Holy shit! Oh, what I'm doing? I don't have a
brain! Oh, hey, check out the deagle. Oh my! He's fine. Just don't look at him. Don't look at him. He's fine. See? He's not even there. Figment of your imagination.
That was so cool.
And thank you to everyone who submitted some gameplay.
If you have any clips you want to share with us, you can head over to wowmoments.ubisoft.com. You might even be featured in the next episode of Wow Moment.
That's all for us. The main event is about to begin. Thanks for watching the Ubisoft Forward pre-show. Up next, the main show featuring new announcements and a few surprises you don't want to miss.
It's about to get real.
This is Ubisoft.
This is Ubisoft Forward.
Explore our worlds.
Meet the devs.
See the games.
Join us.
Welcome back to Ubisoft Forward. I'm Yusuf.
I'm Neelam. Today's show will reveal new games, give behind-the-scenes insights from our development teams, and share some exciting updates on projects you've been waiting for.
Let's get started with a game you've been waiting to hear more about since it was teased last year. The gods of ancient Greece need a hero, and it's time to answer the call.
As the world crumbles, our divine powers sealed away. Even the gods need a hero.
My name is Scott Phillips, and I'm the game director on Immortals Fenyx Rising. I hope you enjoyed our reveal video. I'm sure you noticed a lot of new things since we first teased the game, including a new name. Extra production time has allowed us to expand our vision and explore new opportunities beyond our initial plan. We felt the name Immortals Fenyx Rising better reflected this new experience. Today, we're incredibly excited to give you the first in-depth look at our world, hero, and gameplay. Let's dive in. Immortals Fenyx Rising is a third-person, open-world action-adventure game set in the fantastical landscape of Greek mythology. You'll play as Phoenix, a Greek warrior shipwrecked on the mysterious Golden Isle. Upon your arrival, you'll meet Hermes, one of the few remaining gods of Olympus. Hermes has heard of a prophecy that only you can save the Greek gods and reclaim their realm from Typhon, the deadliest titan in mythology. This entire epic story will be narrated by the Titan Prometheus and Zeus, the king of the gods, adding a unique commentary and perspective to this legendary tale. Before embarking on this perilous journey, you'll get to create your own Phoenix. And as you progress, you'll find even more opportunities to customize your character by discovering legendary weapons, unique pieces of gear and cosmetics, and earning the gods' blessings and mythical abilities that can turn the tide of battle. You'll need all the help you can get to save the gods and defeat Typhon once and for all. On your journey to save the gods, you'll grow stronger and achieve new, incredible things, like gliding with the wings of Daedalus, to jump higher, fight while airborne, and glide freely in the open world. Facing off against dangerous mythical beasts like the giant Cyclopses, flying harpies, and huge multi-armed hecatoncheires. Harnessing the power of the gods to master a tactical and fast-paced, over-the-top combat system, and solving puzzles and challenges scattered throughout the world to help improve your powers. You'll also get to explore an epic, vibrant, and stylized open world filled with secrets, puzzles, and stories rooted in Greek mythology. Once a peaceful home to the gods of Olympus, the Golden Isle is now overrun by creatures of the underworld. To stand a chance against Typhon and his minions, you'll need to explore this mysterious land and become a mythical hero yourself. The world is divided in multiple regions, all ruled by a different god in need of your help. From the lush landscapes of Aphrodite's plains to the mechanical world of Hephaestos' forge, each region is packed with challenging battles, ancient puzzles, and secrets to uncover. You'll have the freedom to explore this entire open world as you wish, right from the beginning of your journey. Finally, stay with us for the post-show, where you'll get a look at new gameplay. I hope you enjoyed what you saw today. We can't wait for you to play Immortals Fenyx Rising. There's a lot more to show before launch, so keep an eye out for further updates. See you all on December 3rd.
I'm so excited to play this game. It's a world I just can't wait to explore. Hi, I'm Phil Harrison. We're looking forward to Immortals Fenyx Rising coming to Stadia on December 3rd. We're also excited to announce that all Stadia players will get a chance to try Immortals Fenyx Rising with a free playable demo before launch that is exclusive to Stadia. All you'll need is a Gmail account. With just a single click, you'll be able to add the demo to your Stadia library and instantly join Phoenix on her quest to save the Greek gods. Created specifically for this Stadia demo, Ubisoft have developed an entirely unique island for you to experience. We hope you'll love it. The exclusive Stadia demo of Immortals Fenyx Rising will be playable later this year in all regions where Stadia is accessible. Thank you to Yves Guillemot and the entire Ubisoft Quebec studio for your partnership in bringing amazing experiences to Stadia.
The use of Zeus and Prometheus as the narrators in Immortals Fenyx Rising led to a unique style of storytelling.
Here's Michelle Plord to tell us more.
My name is Michelle Plord. I'm lead cinematic designer on Immortals Fenyx Rising. I think the number one thing that I love about my job is the sense of pride that I get for delivering a scene. Our job is consistent with someone who is actually directing. We get to direct where we're shooting, what lens we're using, what's happening in the scene. Immortals Fenyx Rising, it's a very narrative-driven game, but it's also very lighthearted and stylized and very comedic. And I feel like that's where we get to shine as cinematic designers. One of the best examples I have actually for this is Zeus and Prometheus are bickering because Zeus is very, very much bored about Prometheus' story. So he decides to spawn some monsters, and then they just kind of appear in the world. And then the character sees, so we just kind of crouch zooms on them because we were trying to hit comedic timing. So there's little moments, the kind of like lightheartedness and part of the game that we really like to showcase. Ubisoft really likes to tell stories. And I think that's how you get the players to really be engrossed within a world. We want to make them feel something. Even if it's just a laugh or a chuckle, I think we did our job.
Keep an eye out for further updates on Immortals Fenyx Rising before it launches this December 3rd.
Now, it's time to revisit a dear friend.
Most people think time is like a river that flows swift and sure in one direction. But I have seen the face of time, and I can tell you, they are wrong.
Inside the hourglass is a marvel no living man has ever seen. Only the dagger can unlock the sands of time. No! Stop! No!
Father! I saw my father turn to sand.
You cannot defeat this enemy. The sands will consume everything.
Come with me then. But I warn you, I move pretty fast. You'd better keep up.
Prince! The dagger! It can turn back time!
Give me the dagger!
Never! I brought this on us.
You are brave and courage.
Don't let go!
Kako lukiem.
My name is Anu Kaul. I'm working in Ubisoft from past 13 years.
Anu is the senior producer of Prince of Persia: Sands of Time remake.
For me, it's a big dream. It's not a project, it's a dream that is coming true. Original Prince of Persia, you know, people love this game. It has put a mark in everyone's heart. And now what we are going to do is we are going to bring it back, because still people have that nostalgic feeling. People want to play that game. We are in an Indian studio. It's an Ubisoft, Pune and Bombay. We actually love to work on this game because we can show everyone, you know, what India is. It's something which comes directly from our heart. So, you know, the main game which was made back then, the main essence is there. All the characters are there. You have your prince, who's very iconic, who was in this game. You have the princess, Farah, and let's not like, you have a Wazir, who is the main villain in this game with all the sand creatures, you know. It just, we have give it a bit more flavorness, bit more enhancement. The voice which we are using for the prince is Yuri, the same voice which was back then. You know, it just put goosebumps on our hands also when we heard him, because you know, it's something which brings back to us to that nostalgic feeling.
How did you...
Some people say time is like a river that flows swift and sure in one direction.
17 years later, but the main good thing is his voice hasn't changed at all. I don't know how he do it, but it's the same.
Being able to work on the Prince of Persia is a huge honor because I think it's a beloved game. We respected the original design, we respected the storyline, we respected the characters, we just enhanced everything in the game, from camera to combat, as well as the visuals. We implemented a targeted system which actually enhanced the velocity of the prince and his abilities to do amazing performance and amazing moves. We use the latest technology as well as the motion capture to bring realism and to bring logic and sense into the story. We heard the players' desire to play Prince of Persia: Sands of Time again, and we are very pleased to bring it as the first ever remake from Ubisoft. It's a beautiful story. We are very, very excited to give you this experience.
Prince of Persia: Sands of Time Remake releases January 2021 on PS4, Xbox One, and PC.
It's time to head over to the virtual city of Neo Arcadia, where an intense and fast-paced battle rages on.
Bunny!
I've never felt like that in a VR game before, but I think I like it.
Ja, nu wel. See anybody outside that? Oh! Oh! Oh, that felt so good!
Right now.
Oh my god. Oh, clip that! Ora! It's low gravity. Keep that in mind. Yes!
Nice job, guys.
Oh, man, that was so hectic.
It's us. That's us. That's us.
Big screen.
One big focus for the Hyperscape dev team is to regularly add gameplay content and features, keeping the game new and fresh week after week. This next one is for the fans.
Cara, você não tá entendendo. Isso é hoje, aqui. A gente tem que ir lá.
It's a heartbeat, a pulse, a distant vibration. It's a surge, a rush, the raw of a nation. It's nothing you could have predicted, but everything you believed in. It's nothing you expected, but everything you have achieved. It's nothing you could have trained for, yet everything you would have wanted. It's bigger than you could have imagined, yet everything you always needed. It's everything you achieved, everything you cared about. It's everything you accomplished. everything you cheered for. It's in every strategy planned, in every inch you gained. It's more than gaming. It's more than just support. It's sharing.
Sitting in the center here, coastline in open area. But they all know he gets taken down. So quick from the defense. He threw they're both on the side. He's gonna run the corner, finds one kill. The second one goes down.
Share every moment. Share every action. Share every emotion. Share every struggle. Share every success. Every triumph. Yeah, share it with your friend, your family, your teammates, your people, your country. Share the unforgettable.
I'm François-Xavier Deniel, Esport Director for Ubisoft. Today we are proud to have more than 60 million players of Rainbow Six Siege, and we can say that we are top tier esport title. It was the right moment to have a new layer of competition. We are working on esport for the last 5 years when we define a professional system with organization and regional model. So the Rainbow Six World Cup is a new layer of competition of our esport ecosystem. It will be the first time we have a country-based competition for our esport title. In the Rainbow Six World Cup, we'll have 20 teams participating to the main event, but more than 45 countries will participate to the qualifier. For such a special occasion, we are very happy to introduce Tony Parker, our ambassador for the Rainbow Six World Cup. Very proud to be with Tony Parker today. So you will be the ambassador of our first Rainbow Six World Cup.
That's what I heard.
Yes.
The rumor. There's the rumor in the streets.
So you are part of all the process of thinking about the World Cup. You will meet the players, the coaches.
First of all, I'm very happy, very excited about the opportunity to be an ambassador of the Rainbow Six, the first Rainbow Six World Cup. Thanks for choosing me. I'm excited to meet all the players and explain to them how special it is to play for your country. It's very different than team playing, you know, like when you go to your country and you listen to the national anthem and you have the goosebumps and you know, it's a great honor.
These guys, they play for organizations, they don't play for their country yet. For them it will be something completely different. It will be the first time they will not play with their teammates, they play usually. What will be your advice?
Enjoy yourself because it's a unique experience to play in an international competition. And then there's all the pressure around it, you know, because when you play for your country, a lot of pride comes in and it's going to be a whole new competition. But I'm sure if they can feel what I felt, you know, they will love the experience. And I think in the global scale for Ubisoft and Rainbow Six to take that challenge to do a World Cup, I think it can be big, you know, for the future of the game. I think it's just a huge opportunity, you know, and I'm very proud to be part of it.
An ambassador like NBA champion Tony Parker just adds to the excitement for this massive event. Keep your eyes on all the Rainbow Six Siege social accounts for more updates.
We're not done just yet with Rainbow. A new season is starting tonight, so let's see what the team has planned.
Hi, I'm Leroy, Creative Director on Rainbow Six Siege. The Rainbow Six World Cup is going to be exciting and bringing the best players from countries all over the world.